Good day, class. You are once again welcome to our YouTube channel. Here is Mr. Studio. Please, today I'll be taking you through how to cut a perfect fitting trousers. Perfect fitting trousers or pants. So let's quickly start our work. And also, please, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever such an amazing video like this is being posted. So first thing first, try to get a straight lines, both horizontal and that of vertical lines on the selvedge of your fabric. As the way I'm doing it, just try to use a straight object, any straight object that can give you a straight line like this. Then please take 2 inches folding allowance. Actually, this folding allowance doesn't have a constant number or a constant measurement. It will depend on you, the designer. But I normally took 2 inches for my folding allowance. Then I'll do the same thing on this side, just to square across and get a straight line over there also. So that is that for the folding allowance, and I'll roll my straight line like this. Please make sure you get a sharp chalk for the exercise. Then I'll pick my full length measurement. I'm using full length 36 inches, so I'll take my 36 inches like this. Then on my crotch line, it will depend on the person you are working with, but you can also divide the person's seat or hip into 4. Then you use that one for your crotch line or your crotch length. And also you can take a look at your client and give the person measurement. For this person, I will be using 9 inches. It normally ranges from 8.5, 9.5, and maximum 10 or 10.5. This is okay. Then I'll take my knee measurement. For the knee measurement, I'll divide my full length into 2. Then I'll take 1 inch out. So 36 divided by 2 will give me 18 minus 1. Then I'll have 17 inches this way. Then I'll do the same thing on this side, just to square across and get straight horizontal lines. So let me quickly square across. Now square across like this. Please make sure your lines are straight. Then after getting all these lines, our first measurement will start from our crotch line. That is our waist line. Take note, our crotch line, our knee line, and that of our base. So on our crotch line, I will use my entire measurement. Please, you can make use of your seat or your hip measurement. By I normally use my entire measurement for all my trouser cutting. So I'm using tie 23 for this exercise. 23 divided by 2. 23 divided by 2 will give me 11.5. And I'll mark my 11.5 this way. Then I will take 1.7 inches inward. 1.7 inches inward. Then I'll divide the whole thing into 2. And 11.5 into 2. So 11.5 divided by 2 will give us 5.7. Then I'll mark my 5.7. Then I'll do the same thing on all the lines. On my waistline, 5.7. On my knee line, 5.7, just to get a middle line. On my baseline, also 5.7. So that is that for our middle line. Then I'll come to my knee line. On my knee line, I'm using the let me check it here. I'm using the 17 inches. So 17 divided by 2 will give me 8.5. 17 divided by 2 will give me 8.5. Then I will share the 8.5 for this middle mark. Please take note. After dividing your around knee into 2, then you share it for this middle mark. So 8.5 divided by 2 will give me 4.25. Then I'll mark 4.25 on this side, another 4.25 on this side also. Then I'll come to my baseline, the same thing. I'm using base 13. Base 13 divided by 2 will give me 6.5. Then I will share the 6.5 for this middle mark. Please take note. So 6.5 divided by 2 will give me 3.25. And I'll mark my 3.25 this side, and also 3.25 on this side also. So take notes. Then I'll come to my waistline. On my waistline, I will first take the measurement in between this 1.7 and the middle mark here. I'll first take the measurement in between this 1.7 and that of this middle mark on our crotch line this way. I have 4 inches for this. Then I'll bring the same 4 inches on my waistline like this, starting from the middle mark. Then I'll deduct or I'll minus 1 inch. Please, let me take it again. I said before you calculate for your waist measurement, take the measurement in between this 1.7 and our middle mark on the crotch line. So let me take mine, and I have 4 inches for mine. Then I'll bring it to my waistline like this. I'll start my 4 inches from this middle mark. Then I'll deduct or minus 1 inch like this. Then I will now divide my waist into 4. So I'm using waist 34. 34 divided by 4 will give me 8.5. 34 divided by 4 will give me 8.5. Then I'll start my 8.5 from this mark. Please take note. Don't start from this side. Start from this mark. Then you take the measurement backward like this. And I will mark my 8.5 like this. Then I will connect this 1.7 to my waist mark here using my straight ruler. Please, the line is supposed to be slant. So if yours is not slanted, it means there is a mistake. So go over. Alright, and on this side, I'll use my French curve. Please, if you don't have the French curve, kindly use your straight ruler for this exercise. Then I will connect it this way with a slight curve. And after getting this, I will take my French curve again. Then on this side, I will do it this way. I will place it this way. Then I'll connect my knee to my crotch this way. And on the back section here, or on the side section here, I'll turn it this way. I'll turn my French curve this way. And that is that. Then I'll continue with my little rule or my straight object. Please, I will rest exactly on the folding line. Then I will give it a slide this way on the hemline. And I'll do the same thing on this side also. Then I'll give it a slant this way also. And then I'll come to my my crotch or my fly here. Please, technically you need to go down half an inch from your waistline. Then you connect this half an inch to this waist point here at the corner here. Please, if you don't have French curve for this exercise, kindly use your ruler in place of French curve. Then you take your fly length, or you can take 1.7 inches up this way, 1.7 inches up this way. Then you curve it with your free hand. If you haven't trained your hands, please kindly get yourself a French curve for this exercise also. But if you have trained your hand, then no problem. Then let me quickly cut out so that you can cut our back. Please, if the on the side of your fabric is not enough to occupy the tie, you can turn the front upside down, and make sure you check all the motifs. If you're using a fancy fabric, make sure you check all the motifs in the fabric before you turn it upside down to avoid any mismatching. Then let me quickly take you through for the back cutting. I will take 1.5 inches at the top here for body rise. Then I will connect that 1.5 inches to this point on the front this way. Then on this side, I will take 2 inches this way, and I'll blend this 2 inches to my front crotch line this way. I'll blend it this way. With my French curve. Then I'll roll all my lines like this on the back also. Then please take note, on this side, technically you need to come down half an inch for the back this way, and roll your straight line like that. Then on my crotch line for the front, I will come down 1.5 inches away like this. Then I'll take half an inch on this side, half an inch on this side also. Then I'll take the measurement for the rest. I have 9.5, and I'll continue my 9.5 on this mark this way. Then I'll cut for the tie measurement. I'm using tie 23, so here is my 23, my actual measurement. Then I'll add 1 inch as my sewing allowance. The 1 inch, half will be on this side, and the other half will be on the other side. So that is that. Then I'll do the same thing on my knee line. I'll take half an inch here, and I'll take another half an inch here. Measure for the rest. I have 7.5. Then I will continue with my 7.5 this way. I'm using around 17, so I'll mark my 17. Then I'll add 1 inch as sewing allowance. I'll come to my baseline. I'll take half an inch here on the front section, and I'll take the measurement for the rest. I have 5.5, and I'll turn it this way, my tape measure this way, continue the 5.5 from this mark, half an inch mark, and I'll take my base measurement. I'm using 13 inches, and I'll add 1 inch as sewing allowance. Let me connect the lines and blend it a little bit. Then on this side, use your French curve. If you don't have the French curve, please, you can use your ruler. Then on this side, our seat, our hip falls between our waistline and that of our crotch line. So I will take half an inch here, and I'll take the measurement for the rest. I have 8.2, and I'll continue my 8.2 this way. I'm using seat 40. Please don't add any allowance to the 40 because we already have a space here. Alright, then I'll come to my waistline. Then I'll mark my waist measurement 8.5, 34 divided by 4. Then I'll take 1 inch as our dart allowance. Then I'll add my allowance this way. Then I'll connect this point to this. I'll connect this one this way. I'll root a line this way and connect this one to this. Then I'll connect this at least 0.4 to this one as my sewing allowance. So that is that for my trousers. Let me cut it out. That's that for my trouser cutting. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share, and if you find this video helpful, kindly please help me click on the like button